Okay, so let's talk about social bookmarking. Basically, social bookmarking is taking your site and using the different social bookmarking services out there and bookmarking your site with them. So let's say for every square I've drawn here, that represents about 1,000 different social bookmarking sites. Now, here is your site or your page that you have. And is what you do is you go to these sites, use your keywords, and put a link to your site in these services. And there's all, like I said, there's probably 30,000 of these things out there, okay? And the name of the game is to get as many of these from as many different sites as you can, because that will give you tons of different backlinks from tons of different sites. Now, let me explain my social bookmarking strategy. Let's go ahead and make a couple more of these squares here. And like I said, we'll say for every box here that represents 100 different ones. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 different ones. And here is just a page from one of my sites with its keyword phrase. Now here we will go to this first one and bookmark it, go to this one and bookmark it, go to this one and bookmark it, same thing here and same thing here. Now, as what I also do is when I submit articles to article directories, I will also bookmark each of those at these social bookmarking sites. So social bookmarking is not just for your websites, it's also for all the content that you put out there on the web. Like we're going to be talking about Weebly and Gather and Hub Pages and Squidoo. All of those things, there's Squidoo right here. Sorry for the background noise, guys. I am working outside. After this video, I'll be moving inside. But we've got Squidoo, and we've got, let's see, Hub Pages and Gather. All of these things, you would also bookmark at all of these things. And remember, all of these link back to your site. So your articles that you have out there, your Gather sites, your Hub Page sites, your Squidoo sites, all of them point back. And as you see, you start a link web here. Nothing, of course, comes full circle in links, but all of this links back to here. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. There is a resource in your resource document. There's over 700 different bookmarking sites plus traffic plan. Basically, is what I have here is a list of over 700 bookmarking sites. As you see, there's bunches of them. And as what I recommend I what I suggest is that you do is that you do is it should be is what you do is hire someone to do your social bookmarking for you manually. Have them set up 3 to 5 accounts for each site. So if there's 700 sites, they'll need to set up 3 to 5 accounts for each of those sites out there. Okay, and then randomly bookmark your stuff. So they'll randomly log into an account here, randomly here, randomly here, randomly here, randomly here, okay? It's always a different account that they're logging into with these sites, and they're bookmarking the different pages of your sites for the keywords you want them to rank for. Now, also make sure they throw other people's sites in there too. I recommend that 30% of the sites you have them bookmark not be yours. So, like, if you were if you were in the internet marketing niche, say you came and you grabbed, this link here, and you bookmarked it, and then you grabbed a couple of other of my links, and you found somebody else that had the same kind of content. You want to put about 30% of other people's content into your bookmarking accounts too. That's going to help you be less likely to get banned from these sites. And if you get banned from these sites, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. But we want to keep our links in these sites. So if you have 300 or 400 links within these sites, you don't want it to ban you and then all your links are now gone. Okay. This does take some work, but it's a great strategy, especially if you outsource it. I don't recommend anyone do any social bookmarking themselves. There are several social bookmarking services out there. There's also a software called Social Bookmark Wiz. I think that's it. Might not be it. Yep, Bookmark Wiz. Okay, This is a tool that does it all for you. Of course, you have to sign up at some of them. It's it's awesome. It will actually cut the time by like 90% of you signing up for all these different sites. It'll automatically confirm your emails because a lot of these sites, when you sign up to them, you have to confirm your email. It'll show you ways to do all that. It's absolutely awesome. And there's a link to this in your resource document too. Now, the social bookmarking sites. We have Social Marker. This is, I don't like Social Marker. It's never worked great for me, so I don't even recommend or use it. A lot of people do. But like Submit Edge is a very good company. Then there is submitserve.com, another great company. Not server, submit. There we go. If you look here, what we've got, and they also do article submissions. We've already covered that. Social bookmarking. And if you come here and look, they've got some really good prices on stuff like Plan SB4, 1,000 social bookmarks over a 2-month period of time for $100. And if you didn't, if you're just getting started, you just want to get, some initial stuff, 25 bucks for 125 bookmarks. A little bit high. You can probably find people over at Digital Point Forums or the Warrior Forum to do things for you cheaper. And then we've got Submit Edge that also does this service for you, and I believe, yeah, their prices are a little bit higher than Submit Serve, $35 for 125 of them. So they're a little bit more expensive. I've used both and had great results with both of those services. Okay, so that's all there is to social bookmarking. Basically, it's just you signing up for a bunch of sites and you saving your sites within those sites. It's a bookmark managing service. This is a great way to get lots and lots of backlinks.